Okay, this will be the last video. Um, so yeah, and I say last video because it's 3 a.m. and I'm tired. Well, I'm not tired, but I don't know. Just can't think too well once it gets this late, especially running on essentially no food. Yeah, this video is more than likely not going to be. Well, okay, never mind. This video is not going to be about any topic in particular. Yeah. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I've been posting here for a while, and my thing's mainly health related, if that makes sense. No, besides my psychological state and blah blah blah. I don't know. Um, it's about how I think that people have messed with my health and will not stop and won't until I am dead. Yeah, just a straight up fact. Before it was kind of intimidating, but now it sucks. Basically, have to learn to live with that fact. Yeah. Oh, I'm also making this video because of the comments, just like the karma one. Actually, the karma one and this one are made from the same comment. Someone was like, you can read it on one of my posts. Of my post is saying a list of reasons as to why people are being stalked and harassed and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so the person was, or the Reddit user was pretty much like, one of my reasons was that, well, okay, actually it doesn't matter. They said they fell into the list of reasons as to why people are being stalked and harassed because they know that even if they warn them about something, that the person would continue doing it anyways. So they're gonna pretty much, they're essentially justifying murder with the potential to do something they don't like, which is hypocritical because every single human being on this planet and that has ever been born has had that exact same amount of potential. No, I do not believe that some people are born with a different amount of potential than others. Well, to be honest, if they were, then it's probably a genetic rarity. I don't think more people are born susceptible to violence, or at least intentional violence. Yeah, let's go with that. No one is born with with a more increased potential to cause violence or any other unfavorable action than any other human on this earth, unless it is intentional, stemming from the fact that they have some type of mutation within their genetic coding, which obviously leads to some type of psychotic disorder, or I'm sorry, psychological disorder, or some form of disability, like Tourette's for physical, and let's say someone's a psychopath or they're a narcissist, or they fall within the dark triad or the homicidal triad. Those aren't like a cult or anything weird like that. They're like a chart. They're like a triangle. I think the homicidal one, I don't know how to spell it, so I'll put home. I don't know. It's like saying if someone wets the bed, so wets the bed. They abuse animals. Oh, I forgot this. I forgot the last one. Ooh, but you get the point. That's what the homicidal triad is. The dark triad's not too different. Um, so yeah. So no one is born with an increased amount of potential unless they have some form of disability. And yes, I do think people being a psychopath is a form of disability, and yes, I do think, well, I wouldn't say narcissism. I think that's just a result of evolution. Psychopathy can be argued as a form of evolution, but I think it's only. I think that mutation only came about because of a extremely dangerous environment, such as ongoing wars, famine, etc., etc. Yeah, it's a trait that came about that we no longer need, but somehow are stuck with. Yeah. Okay. Or can be stuck with. Not everyone's a psychopath. Everyone's turning into one, but right now, not everyone is. So yeah, I don't think anyone's born with an increased amount of potential to do anything unfavorable in society. I think anyone with a brain knows that. I'm pretty stupid, but I'm pretty sure anyone that has any sort of sentience would be like, yeah, that's true. It depends how you raise that person. Now, if you treat someone badly at a young age, because you think they have the potential to do something, whether it's because you know their parents or they do something. Never mind. Or they do something unfavorable at an extremely young age, then that's stupid, and that you or the people stalking and harassing are actually bringing about the problems in society, because, say this lines, the potential of an individual to do unfavorable acts, that's basic. That's the basic, that's what everyone's born with, right? This is what happens when you introduce outside factors. It's normal, and then let's say at a certain age, you start treating that person badly. I don't know anything about psychology or anything like that, but I have come to understand and know that treating someone badly has a very negative effect, which can raise their potential. It's like the karma video, it's because it can make them mad, sad, or whatever, and them being mad with a combination of sadness or something like that, or it can change them, it can cause them to be from happy person to a complete psychopath, or the combination of all those resulting in psychosis. So yeah, it starts at a young age. It can happen at any age, to be honest. I just think at a young age, it can progress higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. This isn't a limit, by the way. It's just in the way. Oh, I got something on Twitter. Okay, it was literally about some... Okay, that's stupid. But yeah, I think society's doing it to itself. You know, that's really annoying. They're pretty much blaming. They're pretty much blaming people being born at this point. So that's pretty stupid. Or they're blaming people who... Yeah, they're pretty much blaming people since birth, which allows them to sorry, again, it's very late, which is why I'm probably making less sense than I would if I wasn't tired. which can cause them to have a higher potential to do unfavorable acts than others. Now, it can go down with proper treatments like psychiatrists, therapists, or probably what's much more effective, or what can be extremely more effective if combined with the professional help, is people just start treating people normally. Pretty sure that would get the job done correctly. Maybe they've tried this. Maybe I'm pretty sure they only tried it on one person, or a very small amount compared to the amount of people they've killed or have done this, or are doing this to. And they failed, or they continued to do that unfavorable act, or they did. More than likely, it's not them redoing it because they've never done that favorable thing, action, whatever. I don't know. This is the only thing that makes sense because nothing else makes sense. In our day and age. Yeah. So yeah. Someone probably screwed up their. You know what? They shouldn't even have. They shouldn't even be able to screw up anything because no one should dictate how someone lives or have their hands up their ass their entire life from birth for whatever fucking reason, or at any point in time. They commit a crime, they go through the justice system, and they go to prison or jail. Oops. And if for some reason their action or supposed action does not, I can't think of the word because I'm so tired, does not need to go to the justice system or need to go to prison or whatever, doesn't mean people should take shit into their own hands and kill people, because that's annoying. What time is it? It's 3:57, by the way. Yeah. That's annoying. It's really annoying. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. I can never think straight, but I'm so tired. But it's harder for me to fall asleep than to stay awake. So yeah, I got about 1 more minute left, so might as well make use of it. But yeah, anyways, saying someone has the potential to do wrong, punishing someone because they have the potential to do something, doesn't even have to be wrong. Punishing someone because they have the potential to do something is hypocritical and biased and stands to have more of a personal reason than an actual greater good reason. It makes no sense and has no basis in reality for any reason, and yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Anyone's capable of anything, but it doesn't mean they will do anything. Does that make sense? Kind of like how we'll be lazy if we're all given the choice of not having to go to work. That's what I mean. I have a few seconds left, so yeah. Alright then. Bye.